What we doing? What we doing, y'all?
I want to thank y'all for putting up on the Corner Convo.
Bro.
Episode 113, 113. You gonna continue to talk. Yeah, please don't do that.
Don't worry about it, bro.
You know, it is what it is, man.
It's okay.
This is the Corner Convo, episode 113. This is a very, very special day. Before we get into that, let me let you know where you at all times. You heard?
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Hold on, man. What's going on over here, boss? What you get to my... Yeah, so you done broke my shit.
Now, Whitney Young sabotaged it.
A corner.
The good brother George here.
That's all lane tech energy right there.
It's a place to go if you want to
got his hands on that
so a lot of folks,
machine.
It's the information.
See how I saved that statement? You see how I saved that statement right there?
It's the spark. Somebody else watching us. We might not be ones, but let's not be selfish. And because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about
the GOAT.
Funk is in the bag, and the bag is the bass, and the bass never change. It's a groove. Soon as you hear that groove, I know I got you.
My name is A-M-O-N. Say what you want, just spell my name right, you heard?
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen.
These are all facts.
It's never gonna be a real thing, bro. It's never.
Next up, man, we got my boy AB in the building. What's good?
You got to do certain shit.
I'm about to be on some real murder shit, eh? I'm telling you, man. Any nigga that ever looked at me wrong
when he came in the ring,
owes me money.
How much he owe you?
Oh, ever said
$150.
any jealous bullshit about me is fucking dead. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? They're fucking dead, man.
I do.
Time you got to do certain shit.
On my mama, you do.
Oh, man, we are in a very special place today.
Ain't it, man?
We have a very special guest, man. We're having coffee and convo today. And I want to welcome this brother on, man. It's been a pleasure in the first hour just to get to know you. I feel like I've known you all my life.
I respect that. It's something about, you know, when
Don't do it. Don't do it.
when Whitney Young Dolphins.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was
certain
coming.
energy, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that.
No, thank you for inviting us, man. Thank you for having us.
It's a beautiful space, by the way.
Nah, it's
where are we? Where are we located? How can people find this beautiful artwork in this gallery, man?
So this is Muse Coffee Studio. We are at 747 Southwestern Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. Not too far from Whitney Young, if you know what I mean.
Here you go.
That was on purpose, wasn't
We
it?
need a landmark.
That was fucking on purpose, man.
Okay. Where we are.
Okay.
That's a good fact, though. Yep.
What's your background, though, brother? How did you get into this space? How'd you find the space? Where you been? Where you from? Everything. Let's just get into your history before we, really dive in.
So I'm from Chicago. I grew up between Harvey and Dalton. Went to school my whole life in the city. So
Right.
you know what I mean, I lived in Dalton. Went to school at Holy
The
Angels.
city
for
adopted
grammar
you.
school,
It adopted
right?
you, bro. It's all good.
Lived out there. Went to Whitney Young. And so my experience was always kind of best of both worlds, in
Right.
that way. And then went to Clark Atlanta University. For
HBCU.
Shout out, for
yeah.
sure.
Oh my goodness. Every
Now
time,
it's
but
actually-
see, now I'm upset with you already. Because every time I see,
Again?
yes, I see a black person that has an experience that I didn't have in college. I went to one of the whitest institutions you can fucking mention, Indiana. I love Indiana State University. The people I met there were amazing. But every time I see and hear people talking about some Howard, Morris, Clark, I'm looking like, fuck y'all, man. Jesus Christ, man.
I don't blame you.
You shouldn't, right. I had a chance, I say all the time I'm hurt. I had a chance to go to Howard, but their basketball team wasn't good enough, and I was going to school on a scholarship. I tried to make the NBA, didn't make it, but I made it overseas.
It worked.
Yeah, something like that.
It worked. But now you got me. You know what I mean?
Ah, there you go. There you go. Filling in the
I'll
blanks.
share my HBCU experience with you. You know what I mean?
Definitely appreciate that.
And that was actually where I was introduced to coffee in grad school. So before that, my only relationship to coffee was like remembering when my pops used to drink it when he had his squares, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like
Right.
the mixture of cigarette smoke and black coffee, and I was like, nah, that's not, that probably will never be for me.
To begin your
And,
day starter pack, huh?
Grad school, I needed to not have energy drinks every day.
Facts.
So started at like gas station coffee,
Right.
filling it with all types of
Sugar and
sugar
cream
and flavors
shit, right.
just to make it taste like something.
Suitable.
Yeah, and then from there it kind of just, continually evolved. I went from that to getting my first real job and being like, I can afford Starbucks now. You know what I mean?
Got it.
I made it. And then, just kind of visiting different coffee shops. And from there, it actually became more of a connection with spaces and less about coffee.
Right.
Like, I still don't necessarily think I'm a coffee person.
And that's
Right.
my question. What's the science to coffee? I don't drink coffee, right? I never understand it. I would never drink coffee. It's just not for me, right? But you got a million flavors, and it's a real thing. And I asked you off mic, like, people really just come to have coffee and sit down and do work.
Yeah, it's different people enjoy it for different reasons.
Okay.
Right.
Like for some people, it really is like almost an addiction. Like they need it to get their day started or keep their day going. Some people, it really is like, I just need that boost, that pick me up.
Right.
For me, it just kind of just became part of the routine. It wasn't really about like, I need a pick-me-up. It was really just about the experience, like having that routine of stopping at the coffee shop.
We are creatures of habit, though.
Grabbing something and then keeping it moving.
Yeah.
But it would always be the most basic thing, but as long as it had flavor. I couldn't really do black coffee or just plain espresso or
Right.
anything like that. But then, the more you get into it, like it's such a expansive kind of thing where there's space for everybody. Like for people who need to fill it up with all kind of stuff for flavor and people who just want it to be in its natural sort of state.
Is it nostalgic?
It can be, for sure.
Because I feel like it's like, I used to smoke squares, right? So it'd be like, yeah, I gotta have a square, right?
Yeah.
Is it like I gotta have coffee? Like it's people that really just,
Yeah.
that's weird to me, but I get it though.
Anything can be addictive, though, man. I mean, but I'm glad to see that you took it and actually making a profit off of it instead of just every morning. Like some people I know, they just brown their fucking teeth with it. Now your whole front's just fucking dingy and shit, But you taking it and you making a bag with it. And along the point that y'all just saying, he brought up addiction. Like I never understood how you can all of a sudden go your entire life without doing something, and then you pick it up one day, and now you can't stop. Because I know people that didn't drink coffee at all, and now they have a cup in the morning, a cup at lunch, a cup at night, a cup before they fuck, a cup before they go to the club. It's just all kind of shit, man. Are there any, what makes your coffee distinct or sets it apart from other brands of coffee? You got the Starbucks and the Dunkin', they all run these places and shit, but we need to give our support to places like this. So what sets your shit apart from everybody else?
I think, and I want to be careful about, how I answer that because the reality is you can get coffee from anywhere.
Okay.
But what you can't get is that playlist that you would just...
Hey, playlist is love, y'all. We don't want to get flagged, though.
You know what I mean? You can't get, the merch we have, the art we have,
It's beautiful,
what I
right.
mean? Just the experience. So I think more than anything, it's how we make people feel when they come here. We make all of our syrups in-house, so it gives us flexibility to be creative.
Homegrown experience.
It's really just that experience that makes us different from Starbucks or some of the other places out there.
So they obviously had a coffee grinding class at Whitney. You took that motherfucker, huh? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we go on all episodes, dog. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Don't worry about it.
We got you.
Home ec. So, clearly you're a music lover, right?
Yes.
Everything is,
Playlist was dope, dog.
Everything in here is influenced nothing but black our greats.
Melanated
Culture,
magnificence.
we're talking basketball, we're talking social justice, we have
Artists.
we have writers, poets, the whole nine.
Politicians.
With you, I understood that you were a singer and a writer. Is that fair?
What, you can sing?
A rapper, okay. Well, you know, maybe use a little melodic.
Put that respect back on. All right,
Now, if we gonna talk bars, okay? We're gonna talk bars.
Don't you
right?
do it.
No, I'm gonna have to do it. I got joints.
No, fam.
Okay.
This is a lie he perpetuates forever. We were just at the Purple Block party, which we'll get to, and this man read about everybody that got a contract, that got records out here that sell YouTube, Apple, whatever. I said, hey man, I'll bar you to death. You got a lot of confidence though.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
He read up on real certified hoopers and said, hey man, I used to bust your ass. I still bust your ass.
And those are facts as well.
I respect it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Don't encourage him, man.
it's a real thing. People know me. I got some dope friends, but people know me, right? For different reasons, right? And now I know you, so now you part of the collective, right?
I'm honored.
No, man, I know that's love.
Lane
That's love.
taking all.
For sure, for sure.
I'm honored.
Absolutely.
What was your rapper name?
Gio.
Gio?
That's just
Okay.
that's what everybody called me.
That's still for your first and last name?
Nah, it was in high school. One of my guys, Terrell, we called him T-Rail, and then he just
Everybody know Terrell, don't they?
Not T-Rail from Fat Tiger.
No.
Okay.
Right.
So he just used to split my name in half and say George.
Oh, really?
T-Rail, and then that kind of just
Stood there.
evolved to Gio.
I tell you, black folks are so creative, I swear to God. They're so creative, man. It make no goddamn sense.
When you say you got your master's, I want to go back to where'd you get your master's in?
I got an MBA in marketing.
Okay, MBA in marketing.
The one you can sell is ambiance like a boss, bro.
Man.
There you go.
'Cause
Now it makes sense.
I want to talk about black entrepreneurship and what it actually takes to get in this space. A lot of people have a lot of ideas, but don't know how to follow up, don't know what the paperwork looks like, don't know where to start.
Yeah.
What was that for you?
It was tough, and if I'm being honest, you can get to a point where you plan so much that you just don't do anything because you never feel prepared. And it got to a point where I talked about it enough, I shared it with enough people, and then my wife, God bless her, was just like, all right, now is the time to do it, so we either gonna do it or you're gonna stop talking about it. Because, at a certain point, you have to move, and then make adjustments along the way. And so for me, it was just a lot of learning in real time. A lot of just, taking the first step and then the second step, and then if I gotta pivot, finding out the right people to ask the right questions, or even the right people to ask the wrong questions.
Facts. That's important right there.
People will help you. I think,
Yes.
along the way you meet people, and I'm what I'm learning is a toxic optimist. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I like that.
Put it on the shirt, bro. Put it on the shirt.
From the perspective that everything's gonna work out.
I like that.
So, it literally would just be like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and research this and call this person and talk to this person and show this person and share with this person. And, people were open enough to be like, well, that's not right. If you want to get here, you might want to go that
do this
way,
a little differently.
this way. So,
Yeah.
it was a lot of that.
How was it though? Because I know high school, college, maybe the upper educational, branches of the educational system. You have people doing things like you, like people want to be production engineers, or they want to be ball players, or they want to be, teachers, so they study that. When you went into marketing, was there a large group of people that you could lean on to guide you the right way? Because that seems like a lonely path right there. Not many people say that.
It's so interestingly enough, when I was in school getting my MBA, it was right when like Twitter had just become a thing. I think Facebook was just allowing
Infancy stages.
non-college people to be a part of it.
They had limits on it at first?
you
I didn't
had-
know that.
It was all white
I don't
folks.
remember.
Yeah, you had to be like at the
you had to have a
Ivy League.
college,
Yeah.
email address.
I got on Facebook in 2010.
To do it. So like it was and
Late.
I graduated from grad school in 2009.
Ah, see,
So
there
like
you go.
when I was
I'll be
there,
oblivious, man.
everything they were teaching was like right on the cusp of not being relevant at all.
Wow.
Because everything started to become more, social media based, more digital, more it was less traditional marketing.
Did that hurt or help you?
A little bit of both.
Okay. Well, you gonna find that silver lining, huh? You are a toxic optimist, bro. You gonna find the fuck out of that silver lining.
I mean, because it's one of those things where you have to take the part of the scenic route that comes with the drive. So it's like,
Oh, that's cold right there.
when I graduated, all of the jobs that I had took me further and further away from marketing.
Right.
But it moved me closer to being here. And so it's hard
Understood.
because if it would have worked, you know, the way that it
Right.
possibly should have, then, you know, I may not be here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took all of those things happening along the way to put me in a position to be like, all right, I'm not doing anything with my degree at this point.
Right, which is a common thing, too.
At that time, I had just gotten laid off, so it was like, do I try to polish up this resume again to start doing more of what I don't like?
Right.
Or do I give a shot, you know, get a coffee shop a shot? And so from that perspective, it's like it hurt, but it helped.
There you go. Things, I don't believe in saying things happen for a reason, 'cause sometimes, no, they fuck, they don't. They just don't,
That's a
man, you know what I'm
fact.
saying? But I'm glad those things happen because you're here and you sing, still invested and happy with where you are. And
Definitely.
don't nothing make me happier to see somebody happy with what they do, especially my people. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Well, guess what, fellas?
What,
We
dog?
got to get into these quick hits, man. There's a lot of things that are going on in Chicago that your typical media will not talk about or people don't know.
Why are you talking sexy, bro? Come on.
Am I?
Yeah,
Am I?
bro. You
Was I
little,
sexy? Did I sound sexy out there?
Little V103-ish, you know what I'm saying?
It matches the hairline.
You see that? You see that? Yeah.
Oh, Whitney Young coming today,
Yeah.
Pause.
It's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, you know, you gotta look good on camera.
I don't have one. So
Yeah, I was getting right there. Yeah, get ahead of the joke. Get ahead of the
I
joke.
support everybody who does.
No.
So they're building $300,000 luxury container homes. Are y'all in tune with the container homes? I thought this was dope.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
no
yeah.
such thing, y'all.
No, I think it's dope, right?
No such thing as a container luxury home.
Look, but
Nope.
the crazy part is
Nope.
they're only putting them out south, right? And it only takes 6 months for them to be built. So these houses will be up
Nope.
by
Ain't going.
December.
Right.
It's just like this, but it's just containers.
It's a train cart, bro.
Whatever.
It's a train cart.
I'm thinking about buying
something.
one. I'm thinking about buying one.
Okay. That's the day our
It's-
friendship
it's-
end right there. Yeah, fine. I'm gonna miss y'all, bro.
What's,
I'm gonna miss y'all.
what's your issue with a $300,000 container home?
First of all, don't charge me 300 racks to live in a train or multiple trains put together. Homeless people live there for free.
Okay.
The cats from the hood have went there and took guns off these train
There's
cars,
no
bro.
Wi-Fi, though. I have Wi-Fi in my crib.
Fam, how you gonna dress some train cars up and make it appealing for 300 racks?
Have you seen them?
A virtual tour, yes. Not impressed.
You're not impressed.
Nope. But if you gotta do, I'm not shitting on the
300
creativity.
bands is nothing, though.
I'm not, okay, I ain't got that yet. I ain't got that yet, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Say that.
All right.
That's
I'm
a
not-
$1,200 mortgage.
I'm not knocking the creativity though, bro, at all, you know what I'm saying? Some things are just not for everybody. And this is a thing that's not for me.
I have a problem with the fact that they're starting on the south side. Why not bring them up north? Why not bring them out west?
Ain't no space up north, bro. You
Well,
can't even
no,
find parking up north.
They can't justify. They can't justify charging $300,000 for a home up north.
But
in
see, you gotta have,
areas. They just can't.
you gotta have a vision though, bro. I keep telling people are leaving the city in groves. I know, the violence this, the violence that. That shit's always been there. You see the bike lanes now, the islands in the middle of the street. I preach patience to people. Bro, they're not doing this for y'all that's living here now, because y'all been riding y'all bikes and been on bullshit in the city. They're doing this for the future move. You know what I'm saying? So you wait people out. You wait people out. I'm saying no more than 10 years either though. And it's gonna be a whole different playground in Chicago. Watch.
It's an experiment, right? So to me, I went right back to the projects, right? The projects, if you know your history, the projects were put up alongside the E-way.
These is facts.
Right? So people could get in and off of 290. They used to call it the 290 drugway, right? Get in, get
Heroin
out.
highway.
Heroin highway, right? Why does it have to start in our impoverished neighborhoods? Like, if you want to start something, start at the top. I don't feel like you're doing the public a favor.
Do you get to pick how many containers?
Right.
It's like a two-story.
These
They
are
all like
important
to be
questions, bro.
two-story. You know what I mean? But
I mean, that's a lot of space, though. You know what I mean?
It is a lot of space.
Two
is-
containers stacked on top
Is your
of each other?
basement a train car too? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You got
I
three
don't
train
know.
cars stacked on top of each other. One from the blue line, one from the red line. You know what I'm saying? One from Harbor Freights and shit. They better be massive, man.
I'm just throwing it out there. I like the way it looks.
I'm coming to the housewarming party, all right?
Just
I'll be there.
don't pick my shit up and take it with you.
I can ride with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're invited, man. You and the wife. Come through. It's going
I'll
down.
bring coffee.
Please, please.
Yeah, good shit.
I need my shit with some liqueur.
Oh boy.
Easy.
Okay, cool.
Make that happen.
Train cars. Y'all better go somewhere.
Now, we all are college educated. Some of us graduated, some didn't, all right? I guess I'm just talking about myself. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine, all right? I got enough credit hours out here.
You said something different, bro. You stupid.
You know, I didn't want to be the only one, all right? Sorry. But how do y'all feel about your boy Biden canceling only 10K worth of student loan debt?
He playing. He might.
20, for sure.
Like, so why half step? You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, just do it, man.
Don't do it halfway, huh?
Yeah. Because then more people would be able to get these container homes.
That's facts. See, that's why I fuck with you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's good math. That's good Whitney Young math right there. I ain't mad at that. What were people complaining about? Some people were complaining that they didn't qualify for it.
Right. Well.
Shout out to them though for being able to afford and grind and do that though. So if you've been defaulted, you qualify for it.
But like, as another, what's $10,000 though? Like it's something interest in, but it's all tied to like home affordability too. So the thought, if I can lower people's student loans, then more people will be eligible to buy a home. There's a lot to do with it.
First of all, I'm not paying them shits back. You're going to get this $50 holler for the rest of my life until the day I die. Let me be clear. It's just not going to happen.
Let me tell y'all something. Hear ye, all you miscreants and peasants. Get a scholarship. You won't pay. I had a scholarship. You have to pay nothing back, all right? Pell Grant, repayment, default, anything. Be good at something.
Well, everybody be good at something.
Be good at something.
Everybody wasn't blessed with your physical gifts, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable.
That was probably the most lame tech thing I've heard all day. You know what I mean?
Man, bro. No, that's actually, you know what? I believe that something is better than nothing. For those that could get it and qualify for it, man, take that. It helps because people have been in such a financial bind for so long, and it's not like life is getting any cheaper. Shit, I remember when we were shorties, you could take a dollar flat to the store and buy 4 bags of chips.
Fact.
That miles is 50 and 75 cents for them little bitty bags. And it's more air now. Yeah, it's way more air now.
Well, as an entrepreneur, that's why you want to go ahead and get you some vending machines.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or stop eating potato chips. One of the two. God damn it. I mean, goddamn chips. And be all right.
I got a swipe card on all my vending machines out here. Better know it.
That's some fat shit, man.
Man, it
I'm
works.
not fat shaming. I'm just talking about him.
It sounds like it. It sounds
talking
like it.
about him.
And who's
All right.
fat? Who fat?
Sorry, bro. My bad. You right.
No. We together, brother. We together. We together.
All night now, Whitney Young, Lane Tech Unite.
I mean, they had to come to the stadium sometime.
At some point, it had to happen.
It has to happen.
That's true, man.
It has to
come
happen.
together.
What was so good about y'all school to you anyway? I'm finna straight up just pivot. Fuck it.
I mean, I don't know if we have time.
Oh, make a list. Make it short. That's all right. Make a short story shorter. It's not much.
I was there.
Okay, so you start there. I got no argument for that. I don't have an argument for that, bro. That's good. That's dope.
I mean, I think for, you know, I'm a big proponent of CPS and being able to go to school for free. And I think Whitney Young is one of those schools where they have the people and the students and the sort of location, at least when I was there, where
it's
everything kind of just came together
Converges.
in a way that it's like you get the same experience as a private school, but
Y'all got dope alumni too.
School. Yeah.
Y'all got hella alumni. Y'all do. Whatever you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? But we always talk shit about Whitney Young because you guys were elite like we were. A lot of schools can't say that. I remember Morgan Park was pretty dope. Now it's different. And Kenwood or Hyde Park were pretty cool as well.
Clap for them. You know, stand up,
Cool as
stand
well.
up,
I'll give y'all some
stand
love,
up.
you know what I'm saying? But I really enjoy seeing products of CPS excel and thrive because, you know, we catch the butt end of so many jokes. I'm the product of CPS and CPS educators. You know what I'm saying? Like, like man, absolutely.
Shout out to the educators, man.
That's my big sister. She's a teacher.
What's up, big sis?
Hey,
What's going
big
on?
sis.
What school?
At Whitney Young.
Oh, damn.
You had us until that. You had us. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to McKinney. Couldn't make it today.
When you want to float
one of our educators on the
Billiken?
show.
No, they didn't invite you? We're going to talk to some people. We're gonna
Were
talk to some
you
people.
there when the teacher did the fraudulent, flagrant?
She likes her job. Don't press her like
take
don't
care
press
of
her like that. She likes her employment. She's gainfully employed.
Did they fire him?
I do not believe he is currently an employer at the
Okay.
That's such a great answer.
Okay.
Now let's do it properly though. What about McKinley, bro? Let's do it right.
Okay. Brother McKinley had again, man. The brother works so much, and he's changing these kids' lives, and a lot going on. Excuse me. And he just couldn't make it. He thought he was gonna be able to make it. He couldn't make it. And I hate he's not here because this conversation.
This is his
definitely
vibe
for him.
too. Absolutely.
This is his space. This is
Absolutely.
what he does. But in that same realm, did y'all see that the little leaguer was playing in the Little League World Series? And on ESPN, a nationally syndicated show, they're putting cotton in this boy's head. He's the only black kid on the team. Huh? Yes.
That's crazy.
Like, the camera panned in, and the whole team is just putting cottons on his head.
Those kids are having fun. I'm looking like, what?
Where do you just get cotton in a...
Exactly.
There you go.
At a
He's
baseball
asking
game.
the right questions. Where you
It had
get
to
it
be
from?
premeditated, right?
What is in the Little League
World on
dugout,
TV, yep.
they just had cotton to...
He's sitting like in a barber chair. They taking one apart.
Yep.
He's sitting there now. I looked
That's
at that,
crazy.
and I was like, the look on his face says, this isn't the first time. But I couldn't tell if he either enjoyed it or just doing it because he's
Couldn't
part
have
of the
been me.
team.
I wasn't
Some
raised
frat
like that,
hating
bro.
type shit.
Couldn't have been
You know
me.
what I'm saying?
I wasn't raised like
But
that.
we're older though, looking back. You know what that means to us. A lot of these kids now, they don't identify with our ancestors' struggle, bro. Or because history's been taught so different in schools now.
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying? So I don't know if they really identify with that.
But
to them, it might have been harmless.
in the home, I was taught certain
don't like
things.
it.
And there's a
don't.
line that you don't cross, right? And my parents taught me what that line was based on how they grew up, because they grew up in a different time.
Yeah.
So obviously your antennas go up. This doesn't feel right. The fuck up off me, fam. And if you just happen to steal on them, then you just deal with
You gonna fight the
what
whole team?
Yes.
Or you taking huge L's?
Yes.
It's like 9 people in the lineup.
I don't
There's
care.
8 people whooping on your ass.
I don't care. Don't put your
Yeah,
don't
I would have to
don't
take
put your
that
cotton
one
on
for
these
the team.
curls, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're not doing that.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're not doing that at all. Then the Duke volleyball player,
That's wild.
That was.
you know, I normally don't get into outside Chicago, but these things are
We gonna start,
continuously
though.
happening, right?
That
She's
was
being
crazy.
called the N-word throughout the whole game at BYU, which is no surprise because they do that at the Utah Jazz Stadium.
But it's a sports venue. That's the crowd talking. But it's sports. They taunt sports. What's your reply to that?
Say that again one more time for me. I'm sorry.
They taunt. They taunt in sports. It's just competitive.
That's
home
not
court
even
advantage.
taunting, though. That's
That's
disrespectful.
disrespect.
Right.
I'm
So-
stopping the game. I'm throwing the ball at them, and I'm gonna deal with whatever happens after that because you have to stand on something at some point. It's not okay.
So what if this person is way up in the stands and only the people around them can hear them say the N-word?
Malice in the palace.
Wait,
fam.
listen
I'm
to
tearing
bro.
that bitch up.
That was like row 17. They can hear
It
that.
don't matter.
And you can't, and she can't hear the person up top saying the N-word. Is it still a problem?
Yeah.
How will we ever know?
I mean, somebody knew because they reported it. But my thing is, like, in that situation, that's a game worth forfeiting or just
Walking
leaving
off,
or quitting.
standing up for your
because,
teammate.
Like, we're not going to keep doing this for the whole game. And I feel like I read at some point they had to have a police officer sit by the bench just to...
That's crazy,
like,
man.
So that means somebody heard it and somebody felt enough to alert the police.
Right.
If you felt it that much to do that, that means it was probably pretty excessive.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing? I've always said this about a few states. Utah is one state they can fucking nuke. Stuff in there. Wyoming, they can fucking nuke it. Iowa, I'm sorry. Iowa can go. I went to a wedding this weekend. My nephew got married. Shout out to Javaka.
What up?
Mr. and Mrs. Javaka Thompson Jr., okay? My nephew, love him to death. Great kid, great young man. I went to school in Indiana. I need to formally apologize.
Isn't that where the KKK started?
It is. I need
We-
to apologize
we should
to
nuke them
Indiana.
too.
I don't get, fuck that. They gave us Larry Bird, bro. You can't have Larry Bird back. I fuck with Larry Bird. Joe, dear Indiana, I'm sorry for saying that y'all were the whitest state I've ever been to. Iowa has that on lockdown. Lockdown. I couldn't believe it. I saw about 49 Arby's, about 27 Pilot gas stations. I saw way too many Cracker Barrels. Way too many. I'm looking like, where are we going? You know what I'm saying? And I thought watching, at least on the way to Indiana, you saw corn and horses and some barns. It was corn. The straight way to Iowa, just all the way. But to make matters worse, the day before the wedding, you know, I left Friday. I'm in the waiting room trying to get a little quick pump on, look good, dressed up and shit. This is totally off base.
Flex.
Right. It's all good, you know. Gotta have the guns working a little bit sometimes. Harmless day. Now, there are 2 stories out there. I need stitches in my finger. I had to get stitches. I got 4 stitches in my finger because something happened in the gym. The one I'm going with is I had a fight with a vampire.
Got it.
And it was Blade won, but he gave me a pass. You know what I'm saying? The other is, I was so goofy in the gym, man, and picked up a curl bar, slid it down, slipped my finger wide open. I'm looking like I'm never getting to this wedding now. Never. I go in the washroom, try to put a little fake-ass first stage, you know, hey, man, I have Band-Aid, pressure. All things you see on Sesame Street, you know, WTTW. All these things, you know, pressure, upside down, cold water, kept bleeding, man. I went to so many urgent cares. And this, look at y'all, hear me carefully, okay? I sat in one urgent care for 2 hours. They called my name to triage me after I had been registered. The lady tells me, I called her so many names in my fucking mind. She said, oh, sorry, we're not doing lacerations today. You could have fucking told me 2 hours ago.
No, they're not doing lacerations.
Yeah.
Only gunshot wounds and
like, come on,
drug
fam.
addicts. I don't
in
get
Chicago, time is precious. I called around, found another one, walked in down 15 minutes. But while in the doctor's office, there's a black doctor, by the way, shout out to him, I forgot his name, but I think he subscribed to the show because I was talking to him, running my mouth. The nurse came in. All right, don't get offended anybody. You know, long hair, eyelashes, everything. She talking to me. Very nice, kept giving me the eye, looking at me. You know, I just left the gym, I'm cool, you know, I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. The nurse said something, and my spider sense just went berserk, you know. It's like, okay, because everybody wearing masks in the doctor's office still. And I had to tell myself, this isn't a woman. This is a man, you know? And, right, so he caught me off guard.
Whoa.
So what do my primitive ass do? I put the bass back in my voice, you know. Answers get short, you this, and that, and that. And I'm like, it's amazing what makeup and surgery can do nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not knocking anybody's lifestyle. I have several people that live several different lives in my family, different kinds of lives, and I love them all the same. But that threw me for a loop, you know. I tell you what, it's cold dress up, though. Cold to dress up. All right, back to the game plan. My bad. Back to the game plan.
So basically, you had a transgender doctor.
Don't know what no, the nurse was.
The nurse.
The nurse.
Stitch you up.
Yeah.
Stay
okay.
out the gym.
Hey, but the funny part was, now I heard everything differently after that. The nurse said, well, we're going to dress you and undress you, you know. And it's common medical terms, right? We're going to dress the wound, looking like, now I'm hearing shit differently because I'm stupid. Just hearing shit differently. And my mind left looking like, fuck you fucking asshole, baby. You're just a moron, you know. Maybe it's the adrenaline pumping from the injury and then being in a hurry to get to Iowa. Boring-ass Iowa, by the way. You hearing things like that, but it could have been. We got back, though. I got back from Iowa, had to meet this brother at the Purple Block Party. He
Shout
was there.
out to Brianna.
Absolutely, man. She's another sister in the city doing a thing. This was the inaugural block party, so hopefully it's the first of many. She secured the well-known artist Jim Jones, but she also gave our artists love, the Pivot Gang, several of our younger female artists, Mila
Saba,
K.
shout out.
Man, it was really
Joseph
dope.
Chilliam, shout out.
On the best side of town, the west side of town.
Oh man, yeah, the Purple Block. Do you know Brianna?
I don't think so.
We're gonna make sure y'all connect then, bro.
Yeah, Brianna.
Absolutely.
Dope. Brianna's
Just need to know
definitely
type
somebody
shit.
you need to know for sure. Like
with it.
she killed it. No issues. It was from 10 a.m., 10 p.m. It was sponsored. A bunch of vendors.
Right.
A bunch of local vendors. The artists were
I wish
were
you had a
great.
booth there, bro, for real. It'd
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but you didn't know about it, so next time we're gonna get you that plug.
I'm with it. I'm ready.
For sure, man.
What else we got here, man?
Everything.
You know what?
Hey, no, hold on, fuck you. How do you address our mascot now? What do you say? Because they still call themselves the Dolphins. We can't say what we used to say anymore. We can't say that word.
Our mascot is the Indian, right?
Oh.
I'm gonna say it, like, because people don't
Well,
know.
it's not offensive to say it was an Indian. You corrected it.
I don't know. They haven't changed it, as far as I know. They haven't changed it.
They don't say it, though.
They
What
probably
was y'all?
should.
Y'all was what? Wow, that's terrible, too. That's also terrible.
We don't have a mascot called a Blackies? Like, this shit's crazy. Think about it. This shit is crazy as hell.
It's ridiculous.
But
Why, bro? Why?
No, you went there, so I died on that ledge with you. It's okay.
Both gonna cancel.
In the space of music, did you see they had an AI, an artificial intelligence rapper?
Yo,
This is the worst shit ever. You go ahead and take off. Take off.
that is some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
And you wonder why I'm trying to tell everybody I got bars. You gonna sign an AI? Come on, man.
And the music was bad.
It was.
wasn't even
Yes.
good.
Yes. So here's the story, right? The AI was created by 2 white guys. They hired.
Which is perfectly fine.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
They hired a black voice, right?
I don't know if that's fine though.
Yeah, you can create an AI anybody.
But
You got Eminem out here. He
It had all
created
of the different characteristics of like a typical
It did.
drill
Yes.
rapper.
It did. It
Yes.
did. That
And,
was
like,
the creation
from
was
that-
fine, not what he created. I get you though.
Yeah.
So this AI actually got signed by Capitol Records. I got dropped. Okay?
You should have. You fucking should have, bro.
So either I'm terrible, right? Or this is just a different world that we live in,
Definitely a different world.
where an AI created by 2 men can get signed to a multi-million-dollar contract, and then he got dropped 2 days later because the backlash was so crazy.
Why was it getting backlash?
Cause that shit was stupid.
Yeah, it's foul, bro.
And because he had this, it was a white person using cover. This is not even a racial thing, but it has racial overtones or undertones. He had his rapper saying the N-word. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like, dude, if you want to say it that fucking bad, you know what I'm saying? You can go on Reddit and get your shit off, all the way off, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
But he had to say the N-word, and the company, fuck all that, bro. It's a shame we've come this far, which is not that far, and people are still irresponsible with how they address us, still extremely disrespectful in how they treat us and reference us, and that word that has been, to me, I don't care what curse word, what slur, what epithet you want to use, to me there's none worse than N-word in my fucking life. There's none. That's why I kind of hate that some have embraced it. I don't say it anymore. Some have embraced that word and made it a common term. It's never been a term of endearment. They made it a common term to address, I hear girls calling girls the N-word, boys calling boys the N-word. I can't, I'm not even gonna get into that bag, bro. It's a lot. I really hate the fact that you have sort of whitewashed, socially whitewashed this word and tried to make it cool. And then when I see people like Russell Simmons years ago trying to say, we're gonna take the word back, fam, the word was never ours, we never wanted it, we never wanted to own it. You can keep that shit, bury it. Bury that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
So
but he got dropped because of that.
And your trash bars, you never used the N-word?
Back when, yeah. Back when. When I do better, I began to do better.
I'm saying now. I just heard you rap the
No.
other day, and this shit was trash.
I never say the N-word, bro. I say Negro. Like, I gotta stop saying that.
Negro.
If I say the N-word, I apologize immediately because it's been a way of life. I'm 43, I'll be 44 this year. I've been saying that since the N-word since 15, quoting rap. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get out the system
Really,
sometimes.
really 9.
Huh?
You was 9.
Nah.
Yeah. You from out west. Don't
I was
do that.
at
You
an
was
African
outside.
school.
You was outside.
I was at the Shule Yawatoto at 9. You could not swear in that school. You get lashed. No bullshit. It
Get lashed.
was a cultural school.
That's terrible. So, you're a married man. I'm a married man. You have children?
I'm married too.
I have children. You do what?
I'm married too. To
To
the
yourself.
streets.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, I'm married to the Lord, bro.
What is that balance? What's that balance like for you, being a father, being an entrepreneur, and being a husband at the same time?
It's a lot. Just, you know, I feel like there's never a moment where you just feel completely clocked out. Like, I'm here, and then I leave here, pick the kids up, and then, you know, keep them busy, keep them entertained, especially if my wife's working from home, because, you know, by the time they get out, if we go straight home, she still got a couple more hours of, like, actual work there.
Right.
So, like, try to keep them out the way, and then get home, and at that point, it's a race to get them to bed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we do dinner, and then after all of that, you straightening up, and then you gotta, you know, spend that quality time with the wife.
You have to.
Next thing you know,
Yeah, you have to.
Definitely,
You have to.
definitely.
I want y'all shit to fail, bro. Y'all be single like me. Come on. Come on back home, man. Now I'm fucking with you.
You funny as hell.
Lane Tech ending, man.
That's weird. That's weird.
But yeah, so, you know, by 11 o'clock midnight, you know, you have a choice, like go to sleep to do this over again,
Or get it in.
take some time to
Try to get it in.
disconnect.
Yeah.
Right. Unwind, which is
Watch
important.
some, you know, whatever on TV.
Try to
listen
get it in.
whatever. Try to get it in.
Yeah.
The whole thing. And so it just feels nonstop. But you know, it's I think in the bigger scheme of things, it's worth it because you know if my kids got to see me tired, if my wife got to see me tired, like I'd rather it be because I've been doing all of this
Right.
than something else.
Now, how old are the children?
5 and 7.
Oh, okay. Boys, girls.
My son is 7, my daughter's 5.
Okay, so you haven't reached what I call FDK.
If that means what I think it means, I was there 2-3 years ago.
Ah, there you go.
Fuck them kids?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Because let me fucking tell you, right? It's called self-preservation, okay?
Yeah.
These kids not gonna run me into the ground. Period. Right?
And
I was here
they
before them.
try.
Yeah, they try. And it gets worse though.
Y'all
So,
did the same shit, man. Don't do them kids like that.
Man, please.
We gave our parents hell.
Please.
It's different.
Oh, y'all was like perfect kids?
Yes.
Not at all. But
I was.
But I knew.
Lies.
When it was time for dinner, like I knew I didn't have options. Like what was on the
Right.
plate is what's
You
on
go,
the plate.
right. Eat all of
Right.
it too. All the food.
My kids is like, I don't like that. Can you make me this? And this was like, I don't
But
eat that
y'all did that
anymore.
though.
It's
You and the
like-
missus did that. So who
I
do you
didn't say-
blame?
I didn't say it wasn't my fault.
Okay, all right.
I'm saying I don't like it. But you know what I mean? We
Right.
here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, but it still gets to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna lose,
Right.
but I'm also not gonna stress myself to death. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
like it's constantly trying to figure out what the compromise is where I feel like I didn't lose. Which is goofy.
Yeah, but as men, we lose all the time though. Like and that's our strength. Let me be clear. Like you just take the L's and you just fucking keep
So
on.
losing is a strength when you're married?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
It's trash.
Depending on how you lose.
Thank y'all for motivating me.
Yes.
Okay, see, I can go
Preach.
with that too,
I'm a good loser. Yeah.
though. The toxic optimist. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope though.
It is.
What's the last thing that we should know about Muse Studio?
That's my shit right there.
The last thing you should know, that is for you. You know what I'm saying? Like we solely exist for the culture, for the you know what I mean, for people. Part of what we started out with is we are for people who create and people who like things that have been created. You know what I'm saying? People who like to read, like to watch movies, like art, like artists. Like it is space for people to come and be inspired. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully through that inspiration, we can share creating bigger, better things.
When's the last time you got in the studio?
I was definitely finna go there and have
Yeah,
something
let's
to
get
go.
into it.
Really?
Earlier this year.
Okay.
Knocking the rust
I
off?
see you got the leaders on, you know what I mean? Corey Gilkey, friend of the show, that's my man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
Good brother.
yeah, he's a real good brother, man. So, Gio might have some bars, man.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
He said, Mike, he said, yeah, I might have some. I might have some bars. No, right. I definitely don't have any bars.
You don't.
But the state of rap now versus when we came up. Now, I do a lot of reviews on, funny as hell, Tony. I do a lot of reviews online for albums. I've been doing it for a while. And it seems like whenever I review a younger artist, a newer artist, and I give them an A or B, and I like the music, a lot of people that drive DeLoreans around and go back in time to fucking our era of hip hop, they start shitting and trashing, you know what I'm saying? So what's your opinion on where rap is now? That part, because rap and hip hop are different. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop's the culture, rap is an aspect of the culture.
Yeah. I think for us, as you said, you're 43.
43 be 44.
I just made 40. I think we have the luxury of time. So, like, we've been with it longer.
Right.
So, when I think about the hip-hop in the 90s, it was what it was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that was 25 years ago.
A long
so
time,
we've
bro.
had 25 more years of more people
Right.
getting into it, more people starting to participate in it. And it's just, especially now with technology, it's just so many options, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think rap is still as good as it was because there's so many options. It's just the gatekeepers are different. So, like, back in the day,
Facts.
you would trust the DJ to introduce you to, like, something that's good.
Right.
And have some balance about it.
Right.
Now I feel like it's harder to have that immediate balance. Like, when I was in 8th grade, like the Coke Top 8 at 8 used to have.
Damn,
Right,
dog.
right. The coat top. Yeah, you took me back. Yeah.
Like they would be playing Space Age Pimpin'. I'm not
That was
supposed
my
to be.
shit.
It was,
What?
but I'm not supposed to know that in 8th grade.
Why not though?
Are you the oldest?
Nah, she's the oldest.
So you was listening to it's your fault. You had that album because that was a hard copy
You
too.
definitely was. You,
That was a hard copy.
You was Escape all day, wasn't you? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
wrong with that.
Okay.
Some man Tevin Campbell vibes over there. You know what I mean? Brian
That's
McKnight,
fire.
face
That's fire.
ass.
Not with the face ass though. That's how you gonna do you.
That's Chicago all day.
But I feel like, now everybody is just trying to, like everybody's feeding off each other. So it's like if a DJ wants to get that light, then he's gonna talk about whatever's popular. And what's popular
Right.
is the stuff that people that like Nas back in the day don't like.
Right.
But
I
that's
see where you went with it.
what gets the most attention because that's what the masses are, you know what I mean, consuming.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's like if I want to get some light, then I have to stand in the light of what's shining. But I feel like if you are a person that likes music, then you may also be the type of person that does the work to find
Good. Thank
the
you.
stuff you like.
There you go. There you go.
My algorithm don't even send me the
At all.
New stuff?
At all. Nope.
Man, my algorithm sent me
You gotta
all of
scroll.
the Young and
You
Littles
gotta
and all
scroll.
that.
You gotta
all
scroll.
that shit, Young and the Littles, you know what I'm saying? So he may ask you, but we like to ask people that love rap, or even Chicago artists or regular Chicago natives. Nobody here is regular. If you survive Chicago, you are already a superhero to a certain degree, bro, because it's not easy to survive it for real.
Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah, you are for real. It takes a lot. Because if you can make it here, you have the skin to survive anywhere because the politics, the racism, the urbanness, you know what I'm saying, of Chicago prepares you for battle anywhere in life. Do you have, I hope you do, a top 5 list for rappers from Chicago, rap albums from Chicago?
damn. Yes.
Oh, that was fine. Okay, let's go. Let's get to it.
That's okay. Top 5 rap albums from Chicago.
Right.
I think one that's highly underrated is Infamous Syndicate album.
No, that boy's he's partner.
It's fire.
Okay.
Shout out to Tiva. Shout out to Shauna, friend of the show.
He word, oh yeah.
Adrenaline Rush.
Facts.
Yep.
It's kind of a toss-up between
This is your list.
Resurrection and One Day It'll All Make Sense.
Okay. Okay.
Food and Liquor.
Lupe.
Yep. Okay.
Shout out to Gemini, friend of the show. That's my guy.
He's nice, too.
It's nice. That's 4.
You missing one to me. You missing one.
Hold on, man. Don't put no pressure on that, man. Don't put no
Saba
pressure on that,
Take
man.
Care was fire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's home team.
Damn.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot that comes from here that we don't get credit for.
And Acid Rap was pretty fire, too.
It
Talk
was.
about it.
It was,
Shout
though.
out to Chance.
Absolutely. He never came back to that.
Which one am I missing?
I think you're missing Crucial Conflict. Hey, bro.
So when that album came out, I feel like it came out the same day as it was written.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember
I don't see the problem.
What?
There's no problem.
No, it's definitely
That's
a
what I'm
problem.
saying. I got both of those tapes.
I'm throwing
the
that
same
Crucial
day.
Conflict out the window.
And I remember
It was written all day.
Because we can't say Indian style anymore. And so I was sitting crisscross in front of the, you know what I mean?
Right.
The boombox situation.
Right.
And you know, it had the lyrics.
Yeah.
And the tape.
When you open them
Right.
joints
Line
up.
it up, yeah.
Right. That right was this big.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody
And
read that
I
shit.
remember sitting there listening to it from start to finish and just being like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, the production was fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unlike Bone, you actually could hear what they were saying. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And they still was like
Yeah.
rocking it. So I did miss that one. I thought about it.
Right.
But between that and Adrenaline Rush, like,
I hear you.
gotta give it
I
to
hear you on that
Adrenaline
one.
Rush. But that album is definitely top 8.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Gotcha. I always have a top 5 because, to me, and maybe the rest of America, it put Chicago rap on the map. Not that Chicago wasn't hitting bars before then, but when that shit came out,
Yeah.
everybody started looking here. It like opened the window a little bit, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
Chicago, they got some creativity and some this and that, all on the source, the vibe, this, that, whatever. So yeah, I mean, you had a great ass list though. It's a great list.
Appreciate
Let me be clear. I love Crucial
Tweaking,
Conflict.
Nah, you really just hate it. You really
No,
hate
but
it.
I'm saying,
because you
if-
denied the whole impact and
if-
said you're gonna do this
if-
and do this and do that.
if I'm-
but you love Chicago.
If I am,
But you love Chicago,
if I
though.
have, it was written in Crucial Conflict in my right hand, and it was written in my left, and I'm taking one to a shore where no one will see me or hear from me again. I'm taking it was written.
That's easy.
Easy.
It was written is like
I'm taking my Bible with me.
top 5.
Top 5.
I'm not taking I'm taking Bible with me. The book of Thessalonians.
And I'm
We'll be
trying to
best
figure
friends.
out because I feel like
Besties in this bad
I feel
boy.
like a Kanye album has to be on there,
It does.
There you go.
and I
You got
want to
some good ones.
say not College Dropout.
Late registration.
It might have to be
Registration.
late registration.
He
Is that the one with I'll be late for that, or was that Graduation?
Graduation.
It might.
It's not graduation.
Okay, but it might have to be
Late
Graduation
registration.
though, because Graduation had the Primo joint.
Toward the end of it, right?
Primo scratches on there.
Yeah.
Everything I'm not, maybe everything I am.
Yeah.
That shit outta here.
That flesh was crazy,
Shit
bro.
out here. Graduation. Yeah.
That was my favorite. Now, I don't argue with people about which one was the best, because them 3 albums, was it Late Registration, College Dropout, and The Graduation? You can close your eyes and pick one of them bad
I
boys,
can
bro.
relate to College Dropout because that talked to me. The title alone, okay? I'm okay with that, okay? I'm okay with that. I'm good now, okay? My parents hated my decision, but at the end of the day,
Happens.
that shit spoke to me.
Look
know
at you
what I
now, though, bro. You're winning.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was born a winner, man.
There you go.
Talk
Enough
that
said.
talk.
It happens that way.
With a healthy headline.
Damn right. You're damn right. Now, what I can't do is I can't grow this. You know what I mean? I can't grow this, so I'm
Yeah,
envious.
eat a little more booty, fam. That's it. My bad. This is my brother, though, man. I get to give him a hard time like that.
So, I feel like you like R&B too. I need your top 5 R&B.
From Chicago?
No, just in general. Like, who you rocking with right now?
Right now? Oh man. Alex Isley.
Nice.
Man, that's tough because it's a lot. Sam Henshaw.
Okay, you getting in your bag.
Okay.
Algebra, you know what I'm saying?
For
Absolutely,
sure.
absolutely.
For sure.
Man, it's so much good stuff.
Hey, that Ari Lennox drop in a week.
Ari
Don't
Lennox.
she drop in a week, bro? I'm definitely getting up at 12 o'clock listening to that shit.
Yeah, I should be. I should be
Man,
right.
bro.
That's tough.
Where you at with Daniel Caesar?
I like the
You think
the
that's
first
you
and
for real?
second album was super fly.
Right.
I haven't even tapped into
The last
some
one.
of the latest
It was
stuff.
different. It was different.
Damn, it's a lot, man.
It is, brother.
It's hard to name.
That's why it kills me when people say, man, R&B ain't out here no more, fam. You just don't know where to go.
It's way
Yeah,
You don't know where to go, bro. You don't.
You got to go down the rabbit hole, and
Yep.
you gonna find some shit like
Yep.
Jay Howell, crazy. Obviously her.
Aaron Ray,
Aaron Ray,
Eric Bellinger.
crazy.
Keep
Bellinger,
going.
right?
Doty. It's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Ross. There you
Her
go.
new joint.
Oh, Kevin
fire.
Ross, yeah. Kevin
May.
Ross.
Mahalia.
India Shawn.
I'm sleep.
Her shit is fire.
I
You
gotta
gotta put
look
me in
that up.
tune. You gotta put me in tune.
on. I gotta look that
You gotta
up.
put me in tune.
India Shawn,
Okay.
her album is fire.
Yes. Yeah. Scroll.
Right. Facts, though. It's been a blast, brother. You know what I'm saying? We got a two-part young episode here. So much as we hate to do it, we got a motherfucking all extra stage left for a second. I'm gonna tell you something. The jewels you dropped during this show, and being gracious enough to let us parlay in your event space. Looking at, first of all, this sketch art is the shit. That's my type of shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I see the water paint, I see everything, bro. That's my kind of shit, bro. That's
Bro, there's
somebody.
so much hip-hop-
That's somebody
there's so
right
much
there.
hip-hop up
That's
top.
somebody right there at the table or the east or whatever, just letting it flow.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I rap.
We
You know what
got
I'm
we
saying?
got Mike. We got Floyd. We got Maya.
We got Whitney.
I believe that's Duke. Am I correct? Is that Duke Ellington?
The horn.
Dizzy Gillespie.
Dizzy
Gillespie.
Dizzy.
There you go.
So we were all wrong.
Absolutely.
Jesse Owens.
I'm wrong all the time, so I don't care.
That's
I
facts.
keep on fucking
That's
talking.
facts.
Langston Hughes, Jesse Owens,
Fred
Barack
Sanford,
and Martin
man.
Luther, bro.
Hov.
Everybody's here.
We ain't
Everybody's
been-
here.
I feel like that might be common up
We'll
top,
take
too.
pictures and show y'all the art if it's possible. We gotta make sure we can clear that. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Hey, but look, this is coffee and convo, man. We about to get into some real R&B shit too.
Absolutely.
Someone just walked in the building, man. Y'all will see in about 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. This shit is finna be epic. Mm-hmm. No, I'm doing all that. I'm doing all that.
You deserve it.
I'm doing
You gonna
all
get
that.
this hype.
And we are about
Yeah.
to sing. I'm about to do this 4-part harmony. It's
Oh,
about
boy.
to go down. Yeah.
It's time now.
It's the corner combo. We'll be right back.
All right, fellas.
After these messages,
We'll be right back.
That was 3-part harmony right there.
Yeah.
You just need.
She drunk. Here I go, waking up yawning, 6 in the morning with you on my mind. I'm laying in bed, scarf still on my head, barely got the cold out my eyes. Reflecting about the conversation we had last night, I'm reminded of why I do the things I do just for you, I don't have to think twice. I do it cause you're real with me. I do it cause you're still with me. And I do this cause I should. I do it cause you're good for me, baby. I do it cause I trust you. I do this cause I want to. I do it cause I'm grateful, willing and able. You got me daydreaming, thinking about rings and switching up my whole lifestyle. I call you on the phone on my way home, treating you as on my mind. Yeah, I'll be cutting up greens, picking pinto beans. I know you like rice and gravy. Look, be at my door before 8. You bring the cake, babe. Tonight will be fine. I do it cause you're real with me. I do it cause you're still with me. And I do this cause I should. I do it cause you're good for me. Good for me, baby. Trust much I willing and able. I do it for you cause you do it for me.
Goddamn right I do. You know what I mean? Talk that shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hold on, man. Hold on. That's all I need right there. That's all I need. What just happened? You just gonna walk in the door and pull up on corner combo like that?
Yeah, with a bucket.
That's impressive.
A damn bucket.
And
That's
a
impressive.
sign.
That's impressive.
And a sign, yes. We take all forms of payment.
Now, if you didn't know it, the guy playing security in the back.
Right, over my left shoulder.
Yes, he plays piano.
Okay.
He claims he does a little bass.
Okay.
I would love for him to, show his skills with a real artist today. Are you okay?
Oh, I can leave then.
Thank you. Shout out to Missy.
We're done.
Shout out to me. Are you done?
Need to sing another song, or am I done?
No, I would love another. What was the one that you was doing earlier? What was the one that you was doing earlier?
At this time.
Yes, that's my shit. At this time, yes. Please.
That's my song.
Real shit. Cause
I know all the words.
I have bars for that.
What's the first
I
line?
wrote it.
Shout out to the wedding song
Yes.
Exactly.
at this time.
Exactly.
That song has humbled me for real. Like,
It's very
I mean, we
humbling.
could talk about it later. I can go on and sing it though.
Just a little bit, please.
Okay.
All right.
Fine. Y'all bossy out in Chicago.
Chicago, you already know.
Like this.
At this time, in this place you are mine, yeah. And at this moment in my life, you belong to me, to me. Ooh,
Come on, help us out, y'all.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, no, oh no, oh no, bass. I don't think it's wrong, I can't help it. My mind asks my heart if she felt it. I can only ask her so much. I will settle for this touch. My arms brag to each other about how you feel. From conversations, I know what they feel is real. The past, it didn't last, the present went too fast. The future soon will be, I wish that far I could see, but at this time, in this place, you are mine. Oh, 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 oh. And at this moment in my life, you belong to me. Oh, to me, yeah. Forgive me if my hunger conflicts with you eat.
I'm so sorry.
I prayed for moments you would only be consumed by me. Oftentimes we receive and then regret. I haven't had a reason yet. This is the time God meant for us to be.
Right now.
This is the place He allowed us to meet.
Right
I may never get another chance. I just hope y'all understand that at this time, in this place, you are mine. Oh, 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 oh. At this moment,
Right now.
in my life, y'all belong to me. Oh, to me, yeah.
I just want to say that I love you. This time is now. Girl, I just shed a goddamn tear, girl.
Hilarious. He'll miss.
My third job.
I just want to tell y'all this. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And now you have the ring. I'm forgiven for everything.
Sure.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't use me for your wrongdoings now.
I'm just talking about the song.
Sure you are.
All right, that's how I interpreted
Yeah.
the song.
Okay, I got
Okay, am I wrong for that?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Now,
Yeah.
this is a pleasure and an honor. Let me be clear.
Honor and a pleasure.
No bullshit. You know, I'll be talking shit, but I followed your career for a long time. One, because of Missy, and two, that you're dope, right? She put me in tune with you.
Thank you.
And then I really just got into your catalog. You got some shit.
Appreciate
Like,
it.
you really got some shit. Like, you know, I love to join with Life Jennings. I know you work with my man from 112, Q.
Parker.
Yep. And a host of others, right?
Keonis.
Monica the whole nine, right?
That's our name.
Where did you get your start?
In the womb.
Go home with it.
Was your mom a singer?
Is
a
she
singer.
is, yeah. She's a
That's the
bass
gospel
player.
shit. The gospel.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I say
Yeah.
gospel and shit at the same
You
time?
can.
It's
I kind of feel like it's okay. Okay, all right, cool. I just want to make sure it's okay.
It's the truth. True shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, my mother's a singer. She's a bass player. She's a minister. Yeah, she's amazing. So that's, humbly I'm saying, that's my start. But I didn't initially want to sing. Or maybe I should say I didn't want to sing the way I saw singing happening.
Got
I
it.
wanted to be a showgirl in Vegas, sequins, feathers,
Wait
kicking
a
my
minute.
leg up.
I love
the whole
Vegas.
Wait a minute,
Let's
hold
get.
on.
I love
Chorus
Vegas. I ain't mad at that at all.
Because
That's
you
the
gotta
vision.
understand, my formative years were full of coming home every day and then rehearsing.
what you just said.
It was just.
I just need you to stop. Because you on the corner. Like, we don't hold no punches. I
No,
just
we don't.
need you to stop.
We
I just
said
need
we
you to
talk.
stop.
Okay.
What's
You
wrong with
wanna-
Vegas?
No. The showgirl part.
Yeah.
Algebra. She
Yes.
was a showgirl with yellow ribbons in her hair and yellow pants too. Right there. There you go. Right up to there.
Yeah, see, that's why he didn't make it.
I could
But
do-
no. So was it the singing or was it just the being on stage?
That I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
It was more so out of rebellion. That's what everyone in my family did.
That's a
It's
real
not that I
thing.
didn't hate it.
Got
It's
it.
just like I'm gonna do something different. You know, I took dance. I'm gonna be a dancer, like another kind of dancer. Because God didn't give me the body parts to be another kind of dancer. I am from Atlanta, so I went the ballet. I went the ballet route, you know, and creative dance route.
Heel toe.
Yeah, so that's all it was. I still loved it. It was the one thing that I could do, no matter what emotional state I was in. So I did it. I always wrote songs and
Yeah.
poems, but I didn't want to do it because everybody played an instrument. Everybody sang, and
Are you the baby?
No.
No. Why you
Because
saying
normally
like
the
that?
baby kind of rebels. And so it's
No,
just,
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest. So you came out the womb on bullshit.
Protect the spirit.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to find new destinations for older dreams, you know what I'm saying? So you're saying you don't want to sing that way, but you definitely, you know, felt the need to share your voice. When did you know you would actually go this route singing? Because, you know, I'm sure, does your family sing?
Yes.
They all sing?
So you didn't hear the first part of what she said.
I did.
I'm
though.
just making sure.
But I'm getting clarity for the listeners, bro. It's okay,
was I
though.
wrong?
It's all right, though.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm on bullshit now. I'm here now.
I don't care. That's fine. You've always been here. But anyway, a lot of singing families, you always have one that doesn't want to follow suit, if I can say follow suit.
Sure.
And that was you. Did your family have a problem with you rerouting? No?
Because the
Were they
musical
supportive?
field, absolutely.
Okay.
I grew up on gospel quartet. So understand, I just didn't want to do that.
Right.
I felt like I come from a family of artists, not just singers. Everybody does something creative. So my outlet just ended up being singing as well. But we dance, it was a lot of hustlers, and that's an art too.
Facts.
So it's a lot of
Big facts.
knowing how to grind and feeling independent about things. So it was a little crime, a little
Look, gumbo making nothing, you know what I'm
and
saying?
it was a very creative process, and you use the tools that you have to make it through.
So you strum the guitar. What else?
Yes.
What else do you do, instrument-wise?
I mean, I play around on piano. I'm not a
Okay.
pianist by far, but
Piano
I
love.
dabble. Yeah, shout out to piano.
Yeah, my chord progression is crazy.
Sure it is.
I swear.
Yeah, that's how we talk. Yeah, that's how you talk. you walk in to play for another artist saying, I have great chord progression, and you got the job. That's how it works.
Yeah, for sure. In my mind. But speaking of the hustle is right behind us. Can we talk about?
Sure. Hustle.
Man,
We definitely
listen
have
here.
big shots of that.
Listen here.
So 2016, I started a candle line, only because throughout my life, I've always made candles. I would take old candles, burn them down, make a new one, and give them away as
You
gifts.
definitely
one
was bad
day-
in school.
Yeah.
Absolutely doing shit like absolutely.
I had candy money, for real. For
Candy
real.
money.
I did. And then my manager one day was like, this is awesome. You should start selling these. I said no. So I made about 25 of them and sold out of the 25. So I was like, this is good. I'll do it. But I only make the candles when I'm in a happy space. I've had a couple of companies to try to take it over. I don't want to do it. I'd rather make them by hand. And when they
Interesting.
burn down, they turn to massage oil. I named every candle after one of my songs. I do have an At This Time and a You Do It For Me candle. And a lot of people come up and buy it based off of the song that they like, but they also like the smells, the notes, if you will.
It's genius. I like that.
2019, pre-panty.
Pre-what?
Pre-panty. We did.
Panoramic, pandemic.
That's like,
Yeah.
four,
all the
that's like
pans.
the new word for foreplay or something?
Yeah, all
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I started a lipstick line, not knowing that no one was going to be wearing lipsticks. So I had all of this product sitting.
Right.
I was like, what in the world am I finna do with this? Because nobody's out. Nobody's wearing lipstick.
Big facts.
This is before they told us we had to wear masks. We just had to stay in the house. So I'm sitting there, I did a lot of praying, and then maybe about 6 months after having all this inventory, I landed real estate in Neiman Marcus. So in a
Shout
few
out.
shout out to Neiman Marcus. Thank you for that, love. You can order it on NeimanMarcus.com, but I want you to order it from AlgebraBlessett.com. But you can go into a couple of the Neiman Marcus stores, and it's still there. And it's been working out pretty good. It's some of the best lipstick.
Yeah, don't be
I've
afraid.
ever
Clap it
worn.
up. Clap it up.
Yeah, I've ever worn, and I mean, I can stand up against any of them. Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, they love the lipstick.
If you had to recommend, a lipstick for someone that they brand new to the game of, makeup and using lipstick, what would you recommend
just
from
diving
yours?
in,
Yep.
and I only wear Vaseline on my lips type of woman.
That sounds like me, but I'm a man.
Carmex.
Yeah, I only wear Carmex. I said, baby girl, even when you go out on a date, I just wear Carmex. It's like, okay.
You had to school her, huh?
I would say I have this red. It's named after my mom. It's called Donna. It's this transitional red that pretty much looks good on every complexion. All of the colors do.
Talk that shit then, all right.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Every woman in here can put on this red and feel good about themselves. I have testimonials about Algebra. I'm glad you made me try it. I feel beautiful.
Right.
I feel great about myself. They look in the mirror. Even the green that I have on, it's not a
Lovely.
go-to color. Thank you. It's not a go-to color, but when people try it on, they like it, but they have to get used to seeing themselves in it. So all of the colors are just, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I did a good job.
No, toot your own horn.
No,
You
for
should.
sure. Pat yourself on the
I
back.
didn't know
If you
what
don't
my,
love you, nobody else will.
Yeah, it's like a service. I'm doing a service, but I didn't know when I ventured out on
Right.
this. I started this lipstick company because I got big teeth and I sing and I got tired of smiling.
How you gonna gun yourself though?
Yeah. I mean, listen, you can't come for me if I've come for myself so many times.
True shit.
Oh, yeah, like it's the security that I hold, trust, and believe. If I let you get to me, I let
That
you
green
get
is
to
beautiful
me.
because
Yeah.
that green is absolutely wonderful. It's a Lane Tech green.
Facts.
Uh-oh.
Myrtle.
You see what I'm
Myrtle
saying?
and the gold.
You thought you were
Actually,
safe?
you are in Lane Tech. You know what?
It's
You
funny.
did your homework.
It's funny
You did your
how life
homework.
works out.
You did your homework. Good job. Great job, man.
I wore this shirt because, to me, Whitney has the most range I've ever heard in a commercial voice. You've heard some people in the neighborhood that can just blow, knock your socks off, you know. And listen to your music, I think your voice is incredible.
Thank you.
Besides the obvious, do you have any underrated inspirations outside of your family as well? Because that's a cheat code.
Facts. Yeah, I am a big, I can't even say it now because she's kind of, it's like it's weird after people pass away.
Okay.
And they get these accolades.
It's fake love in the past.
No, I think it's real love. It's just,
We can argue about that, but not today.
okay, we'll
right.
talk about it.
All right. No, I want to argue instead, though.
Now I got to think. I don't know how to think. I do believe, I love going to open mics.
Okay.
No
It's
matter where I
organic,
am.
very organic, yeah.
Yeah, seeing people that weren't able to follow their passion because they felt like they have to do the other job or have a career, and they are some of the best singers and songwriters, but did not
You
have
ain't
the
lying.
support
You talking
or
about me.
didn't know that they could do both.
Right.
So I'm a big fan of that type of artist as well. I don't even know if y'all would know any of the.
Try us. Or either try us or you putting us on. You see what I'm saying? If you name some of these names and I don't know them, I'm going to look them up.
I can't think right now.
I know. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to that.
It's gonna come
We'll
to
come
me.
back to
I'm gonna
that.
grab my phone and it's gonna come to me.
In front of me, I am holding a beautiful concoction, a libation. You know what I'm saying? If you're thirsty, if you're parched, get you some of this. It's delicious. And what is this called?
Love potion.
Love potion.
Number 9.
Yes.
Love potion.
That's what I wrote on the sticky note. It's
Absolutely.
Love
My
Potion
hands
number
are
9.
big as hell and
But I
covered it.
got that from a song. But
Of
it's
course.
like,
Okay. But this is your creation, though.
yeah.
Oh,
I kind of did a pop-up in D.C. at the Spice Suite.
Right.
And this is very popular spice, like just brick and mortar. And she's so amazing. She let me do it. And she started it with these edible roses. And she's just putting stuff in cups. I was like, what you doing? And I just kept it going.
Right.
But the drink itself is 100 proof bourbon, red wine, some good juice, ginger beer,
Okay.
mint.
I couldn't figure out what the
rosemary.
ginger beer was.
Shout out to the guy who brought the mint. That was right on.
Yeah,
Right on
he
time.
came right on time
Whatever.
because mint makes a difference. And I tend to have a problem with sharing what I love. It's not, what I like, I feel like other people will like, so I don't try to please everyone. I just kind of
That's a
bring
little
what
selfish.
I have.
You the oldest,
That's
though.
a
You
little
had to share.
selfish. That's a little
I know.
selfish.
Damn.
So I was conditioned to fix. We talked about that. I've been conditioned to fix, to share, to nurture, to love unconditionally. To love with no conditions, not unconditional, because that's a different thing.
Oh, explain that, please.
So when you
That's
love, when you love unconditionally, you still have conditions. When you love with no conditions, you're loving regardless.
Man, you got a button for that, dog?
Yeah.
Hold on, yeah, I'm
That-
getting
that
to
was
it. I'm
cold.
getting to it.
That was cold right there.
Yeah.
Clap it up. Clap it up. If you're in the middle, clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up for that one.
I'm up hand
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, I have one more question about this lovely libation. It's number 9. Where's 1 through 8?
They got to that point. 9 is one of the most powerful numbers.
Divine
My birthday
9.
is April 9. My number is 9.
Okay.
9 is absolutely the most powerful. 7 is real. Don't get me wrong. 7 is real, but 9 is, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's that number.
Look, what's understood don't gotta be explained.
Yeah.
And she just did. I understood it, and she explained it. Absolutely.
Oh, Lord, what now?
See, on the Corner Convo podcast, right? We don't interview.
Sure.
We actually just have a conversation. Wherever it goes, it goes.
Yeah.
But I gotta know, what is your creative process? Where does it start? Is it with a melody? Is it with the pen and the pad?
Good candle burning.
Where does it start for you?
It started with me being honest with myself. No, there's nothing really tangible that I can say. It's a lot of creatives in here. However it comes out, it comes out.
Yeah.
Facts.
Sometimes I can listen to music and the words
Inspire you,
come.
yeah.
Sometimes I already have the words and then I figure out the music. But I have to be honest with myself first so that I'll know that whatever I'm doing is going to be received the right way.
So maybe you can help me with this.
Sure.
Why is it in R&B it's okay for you guys to have writers? And I feel like this is an ongoing conversation. But
Okay.
as rappers and hip-hop, it's not cool.
That is a good question. You know why? Because this is completely my opinion, which means nothing and everything at the same time.
But it's very valid. It's very valid.
That sounds like
So
Aries.
I think hip-hop, it came from the audacity of.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Rhythm
Okay.
and blues is such a relatable thing for the
Right.
culture, you know?
Yeah.
It's love, it's hate, it's I'm gonna get back at you. I think hip hop came from jazz, where it came from. Like jazz, it was a mood, but you can't write a song for Miles Davis. You understand what I'm saying? The authenticity of it. You can write a song for a gospel artist, but when that gospel singer sings it, it's not gonna be how it was written. R&B the same way.
I had a question about that.
Hip hop, when you have lyrics, you're coming from a place of authenticity. And I think when you have a ghost writer in hip hop, that's like being a gangster on the street, but you never really,
You ain't there
Gotta
with
put
nobody
that work
ass,
in.
you ain't
You
there pop
never-
nobody.
Right.
you never got jumped in.
And put yeah.
You never had
unofficial.
to, you never had to do it. It's just you standing there with a white T-shirt on, nothing in your pockets. You just standing next to the phone booth, doing nothing, causing friction and attention. You're not accomplishing anything. You ain't
Right.
making no money for me, for you. You're the reason that we finna go to jail.
Oh, you in your bag. Talk your shit.
Because
you been
you just
there.
sitting
You been there.
So why are you here? So I think that's not where hip hop came from, because
Right.
I can even go back to the African Bambaataa days. Like,
Yes.
Let's get it.
you gotta have that. Can't nobody tell you to put that on. It's gotta come from you. It's expression. Nobody can tell you. You can't teach rhythm.
No.
Like, not real rhythm.
Exactly.
Not real rhythm. You can give a chart. You can give a time signature on paper. You can either do a cadence when you're rapping and singing, but you know when it's real.
Right. That's true.
So I think that's why it's not appreciated in hip hop.
And I'm so glad you said that, because it takes me back to a conversation that we were having about Blue Eyed Soul.
Okay.
Facts.
Music is music. A good song is a good song.
If you're good, you're good. If you can sing, you can sing.
But I feel like when you talk about Blue Eyed Soul, some of those artists are great,
Sure.
but it's not rooted in them. Because some of those artists, if you look at some of their earlier music, it was not soul music. Which to me means that it was taught, right? Oh
Created,
yeah,
conditioned.
I can make my voice sound this way. I can tweet a little bit
Or sing a certain way.
to sound soulful. I don't have a problem with Blue Eyed Soul at all. What I do have a problem with is people thinking that it's organic.
So y'all getting my opinions. It depends on the time frame, too. We're in 2022. And I'm
Facts.
going to tell you something. The term blue-eyed soul, understand that here we are, 2022. It's so much mixture. Like, even what looks like blue-eyed soul, it's some ethnicity in there at this point.
For sure.
It's their fault that they don't know that.
Right.
So when you say it's not rooted, there's a possibility that it is somewhere. just the eyes alone. Everybody in your family got brown and black eyes,
Yeah, you
and
see-
dark
you-
brown
you see
eyes,
this
and all
hazel
of a
over here.
sudden there's an amazing chocolate baby with these blue eyes. Where
Right.
did it come from?
The black
so
woman.
If you look at the music does the same thing. So I'm a firm believer that.
That was cold.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that
cold.
music can skip generations. Your rhythm can skip generations. So when it comes to Blue Eyed Soul, my problem is when you don't give the credit where it's supposed to.
Preach.
That's my issue. I don't have a problem with Blue Eyed Soul. It's not, because I feel like it can come from like a place. That's just
It
like
can.
saying every black person can sing and got rhythm, and that ain't
That's
so.
not the truth.
That's not true,
It's not
yeah.
true.
So is it their white side that kicked in a little bit more?
Could be.
Or is it it's kind of, we got to stop putting people in boxes.
Yes.
We got to stop letting the others and the bigger people separate us from something.
Y'all didn't come to the
You
cookout.
you gotta stop doing that.
Abasi
You know
not
what I
letting
mean?
them to the cookout.
I'll
Abasi
bring,
say
I'll
all
bring y'all
Blue
a plate
Eyed-
if y'all cool.
Blue Eyed Soul
But you-
cannot come to his cookout.
You got to. Bring them on.
So
Bring them on.
who in Blue Eyed Soul are you inviting to your cookout?
You talking about white people that can sing?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
I know who I'm bringing.
let me tell you mine first. I'm gonna bring Alan
Alan
Thicke
Thicke.
and his son.
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm not bringing Robin, though.
I'm bringing Robin because I'm gonna bring Robin in his first album.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That's
if
fair.
they will
That's
come
fair.
with their first albums, and I love the second album too. I ain't like the album cover; it was a
But
little
did you
weird
like
with the little
long-
monkey thing.
Did you like
I
long-
ain't know what that was
But
about.
did you like long-haired Alan?
Yes.
I know. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No,
y'all-
Robin
y'all
Thicke.
too excited
no,
now.
well,
Hold
no,
on.
like Robin Thicke, that first Robin Thicke album, that was on constant play.
Okay.
And I love the Pharrell, the second album. It was good, but it wasn't until the confrontation. I needed somebody to say, listen, I studied Marvin Gaye. I studied this, and this is where I came from. This is what I do love so much about Silk Sonic. They're letting you know who they listen to make this particular album. They can do any kind of music they want to.
Talent.
But they're letting you know I'm paying
Skill.
homage to these 70s bands, right? So with Thicke and the second album, I think it was the second one when it's the monkey growing up.
Oh,
on the album
yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
I
Evolution.
feel like
of-
Evolution, yeah, like it. That
Keyword-
was
keyword the
questionable, but
monkey.
yeah, I didn't like that.
Gotta be-
but
you
then
gotta be careful out
again,
here.
here it is. Somebody always finds a way to make us question things that are absolutely great. We don't have to just accept it. It's okay to ask questions, but
Thank you.
we are in this thing together. And one thing I don't like is when they separate us. They've separated us from the size of our noses. They've separated us
You
from.
see this motherfucker right here?
It's like,
Boy,
you
I'm
can't be in my
feeling
tribe.
oxygen.
Well, you got to go somewhere. And it's confusing. You can't be this or you can't be that because of the color of your skin. And my biggest thing with that, Blue Eyed Soul and the titles that we give it, it's just separation. I have nieces
I
and
agree.
nephews that have to experience something that I'll never understand.
Facts.
And I had to tell their mother that. She didn't want to learn how to braid my brother's hair. I was like, you need to get in
You
it.
got to.
Facts.
She never learned. It didn't hit her until my nephew was going to school and somebody got bullied. A young
Because of the hair?
black boy got bullied, and she started to understand, and I had to finally tell her, when he's riding around in the car with his cousins, and he is the darkest in that car, and they get pulled over, he's a threat to everyone, even a black cop.
Yep.
So you
Which is
got to
wrong,
teach
but-
everyone. But she didn't know. It was just all about love. Oh, I love him.
Right.
We're going to have babies. We're going to just be the freaking League of Nations. And I'm like, and you're supposed to be. But you got to learn everybody's culture. You have to, like everybody, like
Yeah.
white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican. You cannot just say, I don't do this because they're not from where I'm from. You don't know where you're from.
It's hard for us to
Hello.
even blaze that trail because, follow that path, because everywhere you turn, there is someone keeping discrimination and racism sexy to their youth. So it makes it hard for us to ever come to a point or to a united front where it's all going to be okay and all good for everybody. But off that, though, I love the fact you write. You write, for what I know. You write your shit, all right? Do some writers that are artists turn their nose up at those that don't write as well? Or maybe, go ahead.
It's a good question.
Well, to jump back on that, if I only wrote for my people, then I'm limited to who I'm going to sell albums to.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
and then to jump back off of it,
But
I
see,
don't care.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but that takes the conversation of Blue Eye Soul another direction then though. Because you giving them the soul. Because you writing that. They just provide the talent.
Well, they're writing it too. Don't get it twisted. They're writing it too.
Okay.
It got to come from somewhere. Everybody done had their heart broke. You think black people the only one that be hurting?
Facts.
Like cats be getting hurt out here. The game is real.
Like literal cats or
Like kittens too. Like, yes, it's pain out here.
Y'all should stop doing us like that.
Pain is real.
Why do y'all do that to us?
Look, pimps come in all shapes
So
and
you're not
sizes.
gonna answer that, huh?
Pimps come in black, white. Pimps come in a lot of shapes.
I like that.
Pimps come in preacher form.
they do.
Those are some of the
They do.
best preachers
Those
I
are
know.
aggressive.
Like you gotta, it's real. I feel like when it comes to religion, politics, and things that I hate discussing,
Right.
if we
Right.
center everything around love and just trying to figure out what love is, we talked about this earlier, Missy. Like love is the one thing that's a noun, adjective, verb. Like, yo, God, what were you doing?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Where you going?
Where you going? You disrespectful.
Come here.
You disrespectful. You cannot be.
here.
See.
Why don't you come over here and smell these candles back here?
Yeah.
Give yourself something to do before you leave. Yeah.
no,
Take your time.
it's okay.
What's your name? Hey, Cameron? Hey, Cameron, how you doing? High five, bro. So smell them candles right there. And if you got a girlfriend, you can pick out some lipstick
If you see
too.
something, say something so you can buy something.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a hustle.
So, yeah, we got to...
You thought you was getting about this trial?
Cameron said, I'm about
No,
to go.
sir. No, sir. We holding you
This
hostage
thing
today,
getting a little
baby.
too deep in here.
Whoa.
They don't... I'm out. But yeah, like
Wow,
it's,
you a
you
sucker,
asked me
bro.
something about songwriting.
Songwriting,
Like, does it bother me?
Well, it seems like now, if you don't write your own shit, what's more accepted in R&B? If you don't write your own music, people kind of give you credit, but they know it's not all you.
Well,
You see what I'm
songwriting.
saying?
Well, you're speaking of publishing too. So there's music lovers, there's music, and then there's the business of music.
Okay.
So we're talking about.
Did you
Bye,
steal some?
Cameron. Thank you.
Cameron, you put something in your pocket.
Get a
Cameron, you
card.
put something in your pocket. I'm watching you.
Somebody give him a card so you know where to go, right?
Give him a card
Give him a
when
card.
he leaves. Or he leaves. On it.
My
there you
man,
go.
my man
Well,
Cam.
get mine. Give him the purple card. Thank you, Cameron,
The
for coming by.
purple card.
Publishing, music business. So when there are writers in a room and you're writing a song, right? And let's say you're writing for a top-notch artist.
I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Absolutely. And he's just sitting in the room. But because he has the status, he has the power to say, give me 25% of this song or you're not getting on my record. So there's that part of the business. It doesn't just happen in the music business. It happens everywhere. It happens when you're getting a loan. I'll give you this property if you give me 30, 40% of whatever you, I mean, things happen that way, right?
True.
So as a writer myself, I love co-writing with people because I feel like what I have to say can sometimes, well, what I want to say can sometimes better come from someone else. I believe in that. If I feel like I can't do all of this by myself, and I'm okay. It took somebody to bring that mint, and the mint is really what made it pop
This shit
off.
is the shit, dog. I ain't gonna front you. This is good.
Thank you. But it's a collective effort, but you have to be with love, be truthful, and be honest with yourself. Don't walk in somewhere saying, I wrote half of this song, and all you did was say, ooh. But people do that. But if you are the type of person to allow people to do it.
What if it's KC's? Ooh, yeah, like, ooh, that's different, though. That hit different.
I mean, honestly, all craziness aside, if I was him, somebody in his camp, he should have, like, patented something or
man.
copyrighted. It's things that we don't think about as a culture because we've always been told that we can't do something.
You over here preaching, all right?
So do it. Take a chance. Oh, yeah. What? We didn't, you can be considered a lexiconographer at that point.
Bars.
Like
God damn,
little,
that's 10.
yeah, like Little Wayne. What's the song? Little Wayne, Cash Money, Bling Bling. That's in the dictionary now.
It is now. They ain't getting no bread
Who
from
did
it.
that? You see what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
you got to just try to do something. Don't ever allow anybody to say, well, you can't do it. The beginning of my career, I was told that I cannot produce my record or write my songs if I was going to be an artist. And I actually believed that for a couple of years until I got out of my first contract. Sad, mad, happy. I was on an emotional roller coaster, and I'm just sitting there writing.
Vivian Green.
Facts.
Like, I'm sitting there going through things, and not because I was like this depressed teenager, but I was just a teenager. I was
Right.
going through things. So
Just learning.
somebody telling me that I can't do something, I never stopped doing it. I just didn't let them know I was doing it.
Right.
So you tell me I can't do something, I'm about to do it anyway.
So when
That
they
rebel
when,
spirit.
when they call you a neo soul artist, that's a box because we talked about
Sure.
you know not being in a box. Now I have a friend. I know some dope people.
Do you now? Thank you. I
do.
appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. One of them to your left. But I have a friend, co-signed, 9-time Grammy-nominated producer. Do you see, or could you see yourself working with someone like that? I mean, he's produced for Nas, the
I'm an
Nicki
artist.
Minaj. Okay.
I do this.
You do this.
It ain't nobody that I can't work with. I
Facts.
can work with whoever I want to work with. I didn't box me.
Okay.
They boxed me to understand what I was doing.
Right.
Got
My
it.
first album is not a neo soul
It isn't.
album.
It isn't.
It's an
It
R&B
isn't.
record. But because who I was affiliated with,
Okay.
Kedar Massenberg, that was Erica Badu, that was
Yep.
D'Angelo, that
Yep.
was India Ari, and I wouldn't have no perm. I ain't have my titties out. I wasn't dropping it like I wasn't yeeking. And mind you, I can dance and it's fun, but that's not what I wanted to do on stage in my service. I danced at the club. I wanted to do this. I wanted to sing, write, be on stage, and heal myself first.
Okay.
And
Now, do you feel like you are, what's the word?
Go ahead. Ding,
I don't want to
ding,
say the right
ding,
thing.
ding.
What did Charles Barkley you say? I'm not a
Role model?
Role model, right? When you write, when you perform, and before you carved your path, was that a part of your thinking? Like, you know what? I'm going to do this way because I've seen what I don't like, I've seen what I like, and I'm going to mix it all together and create my own.
I wasn't that smart back then.
Okay.
I didn't know. I was just doing what felt good.
Got it.
I was doing what felt good. If it didn't feel good, I didn't do it. If I walked into a label and my manager's trying to get me a deal and somebody asked me what I got on, that I need to change my clothes, I walked in there with sweatpants and a T-shirt.
Love it.
And because I'm a have a thin frame, you start telling me what I need to wear. I
Which
didn't like the
turns
way
into
that
half
fit.
naked.
Right, exactly. So when and this has happened several times, major labels. I mean, I ain't no ugly girl. You know what I'm saying?
You all right.
Absolutely
You all
not.
right, you all right, you know what I mean? All right.
Like my teeth ain't crooked and they're like, oh, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? They clean.
There you go.
Got a little slight shift in my face, but it's okay. I'm a little one-sided. But I ain't ugly, you know. Whatever that, I'm not ugly on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I do know I ain't ugly on the inside. I don't
Facts.
know what ugly is on the outside. But when I walk into an office with the talent that I think I possess and that I feel like I can grow to, and you're talking about what I have on, I'm out. And I've done that several times.
And you should.
Because you're not even hearing me.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to save my life.
They got a box set up for you already when they
Yeah.
talking and thinking like that. But
Yeah.
someone walks in, they see the candles, you describe to them, it burns down to oil, the creation of the libation, or the furtherance of the libation, you know what I'm saying? The dress, the head attire. If they say, you know, man, it's giving me hippie vibes, you know what I'm saying? I call it freedom vibes. How do you describe that? What look or what energy are you trying to
You can
exude?
describe it whatever the hell you want to. I'm just
He
doing
trying to
me.
put you in a box.
No, but people are
Yeah.
stupid, though. They think shit like that, you know?
But people
Because you
not
look a certain way.
stupid. Give them credit.
No,
They
no,
are.
everybody's stupid.
Okay, so I'm gonna agree with you. So you have to say we all are stupid.
I say it all the time.
We are all not okay.
Facts.
And we are
Got a shirt
conditioned
to say that already, too.
to be a certain way. It starts in grade school. Like even with our social skills as men and women, that shit started in grade school.
Facts.
You doing a damn fire drill and you telling the boys to go over here and the girls to go over there. Nigga, we finna burn up. Why are we separating? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
True
Why
shit.
are we focused on putting the girls over here and the boys? It's
That is
conditioning.
pretty. I never thought about that. That's so damn.
So trust
Everybody's
me,
stupid.
we all a little off. I don't care what you think of me. I don't even care if you want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be I'm going to tell you.
Right.
But that's for me. I don't know what your upbringing. You used to calling women this. You used to being this way with a man. That ain't for my life.
Right.
I have a choice to stay away from you.
Protect your space.
Energy.
If the Spirit of God tells me, you know, just have a conversation and you can shift the energy in the room, do it. That's happened before too. Let me tell you something. I have two amazing stories. They're gonna be short. My first I'm a big Too Short fan.
That's my guy, Todd Shaw.
And right. So I'm somewhere, glad you said it. So I'm somewhere in Atlanta. I'm at Justin's Puff restaurant back in the day. And we had this open mic there. So Too Short was there, right? And this dude, this chocolate man came up to me.
And you gonna cheese that
This chocolate man.
Yeah, this chocolate man, you know,
I love
a
it.
little shorter than me at the time, still.
Oh yeah, at
And
the time, like, was he a baby?
he came up. He came up. He was like, "Hey, you know, I love your song at this time." And I said,
At this time?
"At this time, what I just sang." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You don't know it." He said, "I first want to apologize. You know, I want to apologize to you." I said, in my mind, I'm thinking, did we date or something? Like, what the hell? Like, what are you apologizing to me? Because I'm in fan mode. I'm like, it's too short. Like, I know your favorite word, you know? And he goes, I want to apologize to you. And I said, for what? He said, because I use the word bitch a lot. In my mind, I'm going, okay, he clearly sees me as this bohemian.
Spirit.
There you go.
But in my heart, I'm like, nigga, I say bitch too. Like every day. So somebody driving coming out. Bitch. If I stump my toe, something. At that moment, I realized, which is how people perceive you.
Right.
That's how they kind of treat you too. But some people just treat you because that's all they know.
Yeah.
So that was one learning thing for me. And I just remember him liking At This Time, like Too Short likes At This Time. And he apologized to me for saying bitch. What do I do with that? Do I kill his,
made it to a song.
do I kill his image of me and say, no, don't worry about it. I say that shit too. No. I received it. And I said, you don't have to apologize for that. And all I could say is, I said, that's your art. And I love it.
No.
That's your art. Even though that's your life, that's your art to me. The next one is when I met Snoop Dogg, Jesus Christ.
They love that one, huh? Yeah, they.
We're it was a networking event in Atlanta, and I think it was a BMI event, and he came up. Yeah, he came up. He was like, you know, he's like, you will never believe I love your music. And I said, what? I'm still in fan mode. I'm in fan mode a lot, friends, just so you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And he pulls out his phone and he pulls up what happened. He said, that's my shit. And I was like, there's got to be some cameras in here. And I'm still playing it cool. Like, I'm an actress, you know, when it comes, because I can't melt. I can't melt. Not here. I cannot melt. And he was like, he pulled up what happened and started, like, humming it. And, like, 5 seconds later, he was like, you want to come up and, you know, smoke with me? And at the time, yeah, I'm like, okay, you know, I go to the room. Buddy pulled out a blunt this long.
Buddy.
Damn.
What up, buddy?
I was like, I can't. And he just started laughing. But now, as an adult, I go, damn, I should have smoked with Snoop.
For sure.
But it was so long.
Hey,
I was scared.
Whoa.
Pause.
I cannot.
Whoa.
I wasn't gonna book it, bro.
I can't book. But it was a beautiful moment for me because I was just like, and now, you know, I was in fan mode. I was shocked. He likes my music. I should have taken that opportunity. So Snoop, if you ever see this, just find me. And I got you, bro. Like,
he gonna find you,
watch. Just have me a little pillow in a corner somewhere, cause I'm gonna pass out. Yeah.
That was two great stories.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get out of here, I gotta ask you this.
He gotta ask you this.
What?
If you had to build the Frankenstein of songstress.
Nice. Let's get to it.
We're talking performance. We're talking vocal. And we're talking work.
Looks too. I'm sorry. Looks also.
Looks too. Okay, we'll make it four,
bro.
right? Who is?
You can't use you for looks, okay? That's cheating.
That was kind. Thank you.
All right.
I see what the boss is doing out here. She like chocolate. You heard that.
These facts.
What are we doing? Who you building?
Everybody black.
Easy.
Everybody.
Easy.
Ooh, and Latino. Now that I think of it.
Give me your vocalist.
I would have First and foremost, the grace of Whitney Houston, the voice of Whitney Houston.
That's more than enough right there, shit.
No, I gotta, but she got something else in her.
Just say it.
I'm gonna say Celine Dion. She
Okay.
ain't black, but she got something in her.
Okay. That's tough. She got a powerful voice.
Voice. Celine Dion, Whitney Houston.
You said she got something else in her.
Shaka Khan.
Absolutely.
Chi-Town.
Yep. Aretha Franklin.
That's my girl, though. Daydreaming and I'm thinking
Yes.
of you.
The passion and conviction of Nina Simone.
Okay.
The moves and smile and sweetness and gentleness of Janet Jackson.
I knew you was going Janet. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a performer. Absolutely.
The work ethic of Beyonce.
Beehive right here.
The work ethic. Okay.
Understood. That finger was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. The silly. The the hairstyles of the 80s. Patti LaBelle with that ironing board. Baby, when I tell you ain't nobody ever done it, like just her individuality. So when I say the hairstyle and wardrobe of LaBelle and Patti LaBelle, nobody else had anything on them, even to this day.
Understood.
The flow of Lil' Kim.
Oh, she in her bag.
The wherewithal to be a woman in the midst of a bunch of men. Singing, acting, songwriting, making it work for you, Lauryn Hill.
There you go.
She late, though. I ain't with that late
I'm
shit.
going to take her lateness.
I ain't with that late shit.
I'm going to take her lateness
One
because,
show she didn't show up, I was hurt.
but y'all waited.
I was hurt, yeah.
Shit.
So whatever it was, y'all waited.
I want to hear X Factor so bad.
And I know. I have an amazing Frankenstein woman.
Absolutely. That's the pat on the back right there.
My mama.
Hey.
For everything, for real. And this list could go on. I'm going to do like maybe 2 more.
Okay.
Roberta Flack. And yeah, like any female artist of the disco era, any of them. Because they wore spandex and shiny sequin shit.
Got that and showed off,
And
too.
and the bodies of the 70s
Unashamed,
female.
unabashed.
Let me tell you, they had the smallest waist and the most amazing hips. I've been working on my hips, but it's not working. It's not. Only one came in, and so when I take pictures, I lean to make
Show
it,
it hip off.
Yeah. So the bodies of like any female artist of the 70s, because they were just, it was real. The competition is real now with the surgeries. And I'm a big person of accepting what you don't have. Even though I can buy it, I buy it, but I don't want it.
Yeah. Men don't like it either. Let me be clear. Men don't like
That boy
it.
lying. Boy lying.
Facts. I think
I'm
some men
100%
do.
I don't
man,
like
bro.
that shit. That
I
shit's
think-
trash.
I
You say
think
you
some
don't
men
like
do.
it. Say you don't like it. I don't mind it.
I think
It's
some
not you
people
playing
do.
favoritism for or against it. But if this is what you want to do with your body, I'm not going to judge you. Go do it. And if I do like the look, the aesthetic of it, fine.
I think it just to be healthy. I'm in that. I mean, that's another topic for another day. But I do feel like, because you said Frankenstein, so I had
Yeah,
to
okay.
bring it in there.
BBL.
It's building
Alright.
a body. It's building the perfect woman that if I could do it, and it wouldn't be to change the body to get more work.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
think that's what happens. People are changing their bodies for social
That's a
media.
fact.
I watched the documentary on, she said when she had her work done, she got more tips as a waitress. And it's like, baby girl, is this what we doing? But the thing is,
Have a
we
skill
all
set.
suffer
How about
from a
that
lot of
shit?
insecurities.
That's not fair, bro.
I mean,
That's not fair, bro.
I mean, it's not fair to say have a skill
Yep,
set.
that's not fair.
That's not fair.
It is.
It's not fair,
Because
bro.
you can go get a skill set. Don't
She
do
just
that.
know you can practice all day long and still be a bum somewhere.
Go get a skill set.
You know people that practice all day on the goddamn
Your
court and
body
still
is
can't shoot,
not
can't
your
lift, can't do
skill
anything.
set.
So you
Yeah,
can't.
I'm not with that.
Your body can't be your money maker, bro.
That shit is trash.
What's the oldest profession out here? Now stop playing, bro.
Pimping and hoeing?
Stop,
Goddamn it,
stop
let's
playing,
give it
bro.
a
So
buck.
stop it, then. Your
Let's give
body
it a
can't be your fucking skill set, dog. Just because you don't like some shit don't mean the world should motherfucking go against it. That's not the truth.
Well, you know what? I like to think that I am the end all be all of a lot of shit.
That's a fact.
Cancer, goddammit.
Oh,
Stand
Lord.
up. What's your sign?
Yeah, I already said I'm an Aries.
Yeah, my daughter is as well. I recognize it out the gate, right?
Yeah.
So we have an on-off relationship.
And that's what it's gonna be.
It's
Light
gonna
switch
be
that
that.
I'm up.
Yeah, because I'm not
Like
with
what you say,
Yeah.
you'll agree off.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm not with the shit. Stop
It's no
playing with
need
me.
for an in between. But with that, I think it's all right. You should be able to do whatever you want to do because it's your body.
Yeah, for sure.
But understand, a lot of people don't know why they do the things that they do. They don't know why they stay in relationships. They don't know why they
Superficial
won't
reasons.
It's a false sense of what a relationship is. It's a false sense of love. That's why I started this conversation off with being honest with yourself first, whatever that is.
Which is dope, by the way, yeah.
Yeah, like I know about me and my body. Like I look in the mirror like I'm fine. Like
Damn right.
you
Hold on,
can't
hold on.
tell
Say
me.
it again.
When I look in the mirror, I'm fine. Like you
Yeah.
can't tell me nothing
That was
about
more
me or my
convincing right there.
body that like I'm from the South, so you know, you walk by, like, hey, La Mama, hey, Shawty, you know what I mean? If somebody say you pretty, thank you.
Right.
We've been conditioned. Like I've had friends that be like, ugh, no, you just said you cute.
The
Say
head,
thank
that
you.
head toss is everything, though.
Yeah, just be like, you cute, thank you.
Yeah.
I can tell y'all, like, every man in here is handsome. You know what I mean? I can tell you something that is
I'm
very
ugly- I'm
attractive
ugly
about
as hell. Stop
everybody in
playing.
here.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to take now one of y'all home. I don't want nothing from
Thank
you.
Good. So,
Y'all
so,
got-
so
you know what I'm saying?
tell me, because I like to hear that kind of shit. I just like to hear that. Is it the lining? Is it the curl? Just I don't know. Just
You
tell
got
me.
a nice hairline. You know what I'm saying? There's something
Don't
good
encourage
about
him.
everybody.
But don't encourage
and it's
him.
not flirting. It's not
No,
any
no,
of
no,
that.
no, no.
Don't encourage
And the
him.
same thing, we have to change the way we interact with each
These are
other
facts,
because
though.
this is all we have. These ladies are getting these butts because they got guys out there making them feel like they can't be in a relationship without it. They don't feel love. That ain't making nothing
Understood.
better. That's
Understood.
a fantasy.
Understood.
That's it. So we're making these girls do all this crazy stuff. We're making these men do stupid stuff.
Yep.
Like, really? That's what our go-to is. We're gonna kill off ourselves as a human race, for real. So,
Well, we can go all day, man. We ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean?
yeah, because I'm ready to go. I'm hungry.
Yeah, don't worry. You ain't eating no way. Shit.
That was good. I eat more than you, folks.
Whoa. Come on, folks. You ain't eating like me, folks. Look, where can they catch you at tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'll be at City Winery, Chicago, with my brother, Jeff Bradshaw. Amazing
dope.
trombone
Yeah, he's dope.
player and singer. He's freaking. He plays trombone for Patti LaBelle, for everybody. Jill
Talk that
Scott, everybody in Philadelphia. Like, he's a one-man band. It has the energy of a freaking 5-year-old. So I'm honored to be there with him tomorrow. And yeah, and big shout out to Muse Coffee Studio while we're
Yes,
here.
sir.
Like, George, you are amazing.
Gio.
This feels like home. I'm just gonna claim it. So every time I'm in the area, I'm coming. And this coffee, I'm a coffee fanatic. Like, I went to Ethiopia and I smuggled so much coffee back.
Can't do shit about it now,
Like,
y'all.
they stopped me. Like, they pulled me over in customs. Like, for real, I had so much
What they say
coffee.
to you?
That shit lasted for like 3 years.
Shit.
I mean, it was
coffee?
fine, but I mean, at the time, it was cool. But I had it separated. I was smuggling coffee, and it was so good.
That's funny as
and when
hell.
I got home, I did not sell it. I shared it with my family. You know, I gave them coffee because we're coffee fanatics, and it was just great. So, yeah, thank you so much for doing this. Shout out to Love Lips. Kissed by Algebra B. Back here, Love Notes sent by Algebra B. I have mascaras as well.
Where can they find you at?
You can find me at algebrablessett.com. That's ALGEBRA BLESSETT.com. Twitter, yes, it's Algebra. Instagram, my first and last name, Algebra Blessett. Facebook, my name is Algebra. I don't remember my MySpace, so.
Yeah, that's trash.
You going back there,
Yeah,
huh?
we ain't on that.
It's Yeah, just Google me. Google me,
Google
baby.
her.
Just Google me, like Algebra Blessett.
Simple.
Singer, or just Algebra Singer.
It'll come up.
It'll come up. And hopefully you like what you hear. Shout out to anyone I've ever worked with. Have a new single out with Anthony David.
Come on now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Called Heaven.
Let's go.
And yeah, it's a remake of BB and CC Winans' 80s hits. And BB and CC actually reached out, and they actually liked the song.
Dope.
They used new age technology and DM'd Anthony and was like, well done.
You said new age technology.
Yes, like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I got a question. How many of y'all thought they were married when they first came out?
Low key, I did too. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's too many of them. I
was
definitely
like,
did.
these love songs, I want a marriage like that. Like they just love each other. Like it wasn't, all of this. It was just like, oh, they look alike. They are in love. Because, I heard when you're in love, you start looking like you're married.
Ancestral ass shit. You got to relax out there.
I'm in the beginning,
Facts,
those
though.
songs, I was like, this is love songs. I mean, and here it is, songs about love. They're talking about God, and then I find out that they're sister and brother.
Right.
And I'm all confused. I was like, then I'm going back in the video, like, did they ever kiss? Let me see.
You started
Did
investigating.
they hug? I was like, these niggas ain't even hold hands. It's crazy. But as a kid,
wonderful,
that's love. That's what love is supposed to look like, even in an intimate relationship. So I love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
We
pulling
love
up.
you.
Thank you for
Chicago
pulling up,
love
man.
you.
It's the Corner Convo, man, episode 113. We out.
113th Street.
Boom. That was fun. Y'all are fun.
Thank you.
Y'all are